Hello, everybody. It's me, Carmine DeStefano, the Bookman. I'm starting the Bayonetta 2 sexy walkthrough. And why is it the sexy walkthrough? Because I'm going to talk like this when I do it. Oh yeah, Bayonetta, yeah. That's some Bayonetta. Nah, that's not why. It's because it's Bayonetta and it's all about sex. And other great things. I just reviewed this game on my CD The Bookman channel, and I have to admit I love it. I thought it was great. So far, it's the best game I've played. I'm starting a new one for you guys. I was thinking about doing this on hard, but I'm going to keep it on normal because I barely got through it on normal. But like I said, I love this game. I thought it was great. I thought it was a beautiful game to play through and stuff. But I missed a lot, and I got only a silver rating everywhere. So we're going to try to do a lot better than that, and we're going to try to find everything. I'm not promising that I will, but I'm going to try. So let's take a look at it together, shall we? Now I could change the character to Jean, but I'm going to stick with Bayonetta for now. And I'm going to stick on second climax. Everything's a climax. It's all sex. That's why we love Bayonetta. But, yeah, so I just played through this game a couple of days ago. I finished it. I finished the review, put it up yesterday. It's viewable now for all of you. It was a review that took me about 2 weeks on and off, more or less, to put together. But that's got nothing to do with anything. That's neither here nor there. So I'm going to play through this game. I got Lords of the Fallen coming out tomorrow, and I'm going to be playing through that game to review that game for you guys. I missed this in the first 15 minutes, which nobody's watching, so I don't think anyone really gives a shit, but whatever. I just missed that. And thus it begins. Now,
the legend of Ace, a legend from the dawn of...
Now, for those of you that are new to Bayonetta,
nobody knows where the world came from. A struggle caused the trinity of realities to be...
For those of you that are new to Bayonetta, the whole thing about her is that she's completely naked. The only thing that she has on in terms of clothing, the heels, the shoes. That's all she has on in terms of clothing. Her shoes are it. So everything else is pure Bayonetta. There is nothing on her. So whenever the outfit that you see is actually her magical hair. Her magical hair makes an outfit. It's like Rapunzel, only instead of healing people and keeping them young, it gives her clothing and does a bunch of other shit. So if it looks like it's hair as a cape and all that stuff, it is. And this is a robotic suit that we're going to use later on. But for whatever reason, I can't shoot with it.
Eternity quietly looking upon the earth.
It is very powerful, especially when you do that. It's got that 2-hit combo where you can do a kick and then like a missile or whatever.
Those visions became our...
And there are my guns. God.
Visions became Aesir's power.
Now, I didn't mean to leave the captions on during my review. I'm going to make sure I don't do that anymore. But when I do these playthroughs, yeah, I'll keep the captions on. Because you'll want to see what's happening.
So the power he wielded was split into two.
See, that makes for a good 2-hit combo.
Each to humanity's instincts.
There we go.
The eye of light. And the left.
And I mean, like, what's great about the Bayonetta games is every button mash, every button you press does something. So it's great. This guy's got a face on a sword. It's like, how are you seeing anything when you're swiping your sword? See, like when you do that, how do you see anything?
The world, the eyes that determine destiny.
Like, I want to know who designs these shits. And what we're going to get into as well is we're going to get into the whole Umbran climax, the new feature where it's not just torture rack and all that other stuff, where you can actually do heavy hitting combos.
Step towards grand prosperity.
to smaller enemies and stuff. I mean, this doesn't really matter. This is just practice.
Granted the power of creation.
Your practice. Okay. That's an enemy you're going to fight later on. Yeah, it's like a preview of what's going to happen. Just to get you going while we do the introduction. Yeah, that thing comes back too.
Cheeky. No one bothered telling me any of your kind survived.
I just love the animations. They're so smooth and clean and like realistic. It's amazing. I really hope they make a third one. I really do. And I never thought I would be into these games, but I'm so into them. And I have both of them.
The last sage I met spent 20 minutes rambling on and on. What?
Because as I've always said, Nintendo is the greatest company. It's the greatest console is the Wii U. And what they did was they gave you both.
You will not escape this fate. We will perish together. My dear, sweet child. At last, you have fulfilled your promise to me. Fear not, for I am always watching over you.
That, my friends, was the right eye.
But the right eye of light was lost from the world forever, along with its possessor, the last of the Lumen Sages.
The right eye was a Lumen Sage, and the left eye was Bayonetta. Now, I already had received these bewitchings. Okay. So we're going to start here. Now, you'll get, like in the first one, if you played the first one or watched the playthrough of the first one, you know that Bayonetta usually pops up on these loading screens. Pardon me, I'm having a burping hiccup fit again. But you'll always see Bayonetta popping up here, and they'll show you all the combos that you have available to you, and you can just keep practicing them and stuff. That'll pop up soon. Anyway, as we've seen, we fought a Lumen Sage in the first one that turned out was claiming to be Bayonetta's father, but he was nuts. And obviously something happened with that Lumen Sage that made him nuts, as we just saw. It's obvious something beyond his control.
The government has organized a team to investigate the continued reports of unusual weather and strong earthquakes occurring throughout the region. Officials are currently trying to determine the source of these phenomena, as citizens nervously clamor for answers. Our special report on the regional disasters, Nature Unleashed, continues after these messages.
You know what I need? Some heels without guns. You don't mind if we make a quick stop, do you, Enzo?
Do you know what day's coming up? Here I was shopping, minding my own business.
Now, like the other Bayonetta, the opening sequence is the longest.
Bayonetta, you still haven't.
But I'm gonna get through every climax per video. So a video is probably about 20 to 30 minutes each. I'll try to keep them around there. It's a short game compared to what I'm used to playing.
Dad, do I really have to tell everyone how you grabbed onto my leg, sobbing like a schoolboy?
This is why I can't have good things. You're some piece of work, you know that? If you weren't already lined up to go to Inferno, you'd be well on your way with all the shit you pull. Dressing up like a nun just so you could off some angels and keep the underworld happy. Hey, I'm talking to you. Shit. But if it's that or getting torn limb from limb for eternity in whatever circle of Inferno you witches go to...
Shorts in the middle of the winter, huh? Good enough for me.
Get about it. I'd offer fucking wing bastards all damn day. Oh, hey, what the hell?
Just look how this fucking guy Enzo keeps following around.
But what the fuck you wasting your time trying to send some schmucks off to the afterlife for? Oh.
Done and done. Let's go home, Enzo.
Hey, wait a second. I ain't done here. If I don't get what I came for, I'm gonna be the biggest mutt in the city.
And what is it that you came to fetch, my dear?
Real funny. I know better than to tell you a damn thing. I'll never hear the fucking end of it.
Just the fact that it's a Wii U game that shows motherfucker in captions.
You always know how to make an entrance, John. A rare sight to see you in the city. Just had something I had to look into. Cereza, you haven't felt anything strange recently? Now that you mention it, I still haven't quite figured out how a broke, bumbling wise guy managed to turn himself into a semi-respectable family man.
Forget about it.
Like, really, the whole thing is he's her gopher?
You're about as sweet as my Nona's grappa, you know that? Some witch with amnesia goes around calling herself a weapon, and it turns out she really got stuck with a kid's nickname.
He's her gopher because he wants to stay out of the underworld.
Our friends in Paradise
Pretty much.
far too quiet. I'm sure you've noticed. But they aren't the only ones. Pray tell. Our friends down south seem to be a bit upset as well.
And now in life news, the annual holiday parade is being held today. City police have closed off roads to prepare for the massive influx of merrymakers expected to take in this year's festivities, set to be headlined by a flyover from the military's aerial acrobatics unit. According to Channel 2 News, the this year's parade may break all time attendance records.
Whoa, shit! The Platinum Stars. Crap.
Oh shit, you got it, honey. The case cracker.
I'm gonna get it.
Now, what kind of paisan names his kid Ed?
We'll talk later. I'll see you back home. Don't forget to pick up the things for the party.
I really, like, I cannot get over the animations. It's so realistic. It's amazing to me how this game looks. Yeah, I was amazed at the first one, which came out 5 years ago. 5 years ago, yeah. I was amazed at that one, especially for its time. But this one with the Wii U's power, it's fucking amazing.
What's the matter with you? I told you what I'm after. A jet. I want a toy jet. You know, the kind with wings, flies in the sky. No, I'm not buying any damned angels. Yellow, blue, I don't care what color they are. I learned my lesson with those bastards, you hear me? Just a normal damn jet, please. You hear that? I want one of those. The thing's flying in the air right now. There, that's the one. That's the biggest one you got in the store, right?
It's great. Like, Enzo in the first one, the first opening sequence, I was like, oh, this guy's fucking driving me nuts. But, like, in the second one, I fucking adore him. He's just so great.
Oh, you know what? Screw the pretty ribbon. Just hurry up and put it in the box, will ya? Fuck the damn ribbon!
You know, I try to avoid doing this in my Sunday best.
No, you don't fight as her in a dress.
At least your lot still knows how to make an entrance.
You have to have your gratuitous Bayonetta strip in the beginning of the game. Yes, I did pause at that point, by the way, while I was editing, in case you're wondering. So as you can see, she's completely naked except for the hair outfit that she puts on herself. So of course, every shot is pretty much like right between her legs. When I first played this game, this is when I was like, oh yeah, here we go. Good old Bayonetta. Now you can ride horses, you can do a lot of things that you couldn't do before. So I'm really looking forward to playing the first one, and I am going to play through that one for you guys as well later on when I get a chance. I mean, I'm probably going to like miss some aspects of it that are in this one because I played this one first, although I saw the first one first. Alright, here we go. Now you can play it with the touch controls, you can do anything you want. It's really up to you how you want to play this game. Of course I'm using the gamepad, because I love the gamepad. And you can do all different kinds of combos. You know. See, like you can just do a whole bunch of different things.
Is that all you've got? Got you.
There you go. And that's Witch Time. Witch Time basically slows everything down for you. When I say basically, it slows everything down for you. So that's really when you want to. That's really when you want to start popping off your combos during what's called Witch Time. You don't want to just be out there chucking combos. You want to do it when the Witch Time pops up. Now here it's not a big deal because this is the very beginning. And then you get halos. Now you could just sit there and shoot them all, but what's the fun in that? And you can do spins, you can like spin like that, you know, like you can do a bunch of shit. In fact, if you spin and hit the A button to shoot, you'll do that headstand spin.
This is why I never buy anything on sale.
You know, and of course they have all these shopping references. You know, they basically totally chick her out.
Didn't I say it? This is why I can't have nice things. Damn it, car, start already.
There is the fucking Rodan,
Oh, fucking wonderful.
the demon.
Rodan? But I don't believe in Santa.
Watch your mouth, Enzo. Don't want anyone offering you for sacrilege before you pay your time.
I'm be fucking leavable. Ah!
Rodan, just wait till you fight with him. He's fucking... He's just super powered. Now the real question is, who's going to say fuck more, Enzo or me? Now he's voiced over by the guy that voiced over Jacob's dad, Umbran Climax. This is what I'm talking about. You build it up. And then when you get it to a certain level, see? When you get it to a certain level, you can then finish him off with a heavy combo. I mean, right now they're pretty weak, so it doesn't matter. You can just basically do whatever you want. Oh, come on. I dodged that shit. See, like, she's got nothing on. It's fucking ridiculous. Now, when you see that Gigaton, then you just press the button as much as you can for the sake of getting the higher bonus. In the first one, Jean and her were actually enemies. For whatever reason. I'm not going to get into that because I'm going to play through the first one for you. Alright, now... There we go. Now you can do this. This is the torture rack. Now I didn't hit the max bonus, but you can do that, or you can do the Umbran Witch Climax. Yeah, in this game, green laurels give you back your health. There we go. I try to use both buttons as best I can, but sometimes you just get so wrapped up in doing a combo to survive that you forget about the other combos that you might want to be able to do. There we are. Oop. So like there are other combos. Oh, whoa. Thought I dodged. That time I did. Max bonus! Thank you! Thank you! Now you will be graded based on how much life you lose and stuff. I'm trying to just not get silver all the time. So... But I keep doing that. I'm not pressing the wrong button, I'm just accidentally pressing that button. Alright, and what did I get? Silver. See? I'm fucking amazing. I always get silver. It's amazing. Now, as I've said, I mean, this is the first, like, few minutes. This is what I said in my review. First few minutes and already we're doing boss fights on a train. Like, this game is just absurd. Go! Finally. Oop. Now we're gonna do an Umbran. Can't fucking say it. Umbran Climax. Alright. There we go. There are a few I get pure platinum on. Most of them are just, running away from shit. I'm really good at running away from shit. Wow. He's just not missing me. There are some combos that rely on you stopping or pausing for a bit to load them up. So you gotta be leery of that.
That was quick. Did you get everything? Forgot the caviar. You think they're still open? It's not Christmas without caviar. Let's finish this quickly then.
Now we're playing with Jean. I want to know what it means to play as Jean. See, when you're doing the Umbran Climax, there's really nothing that they can do to you other than just take it up the ass. And when they get down like that, you know, they're dizzy and open season. Oh, the kick. Spike Knuckles. Oh, I moved. You want to get it last second or it's not going to count. Time to finish this puppy off. The climax! Now, as you can see, Umbran Witches hang with the demons in Inferno, and the Lumen Sages hang with the angels in Paradiso. Those are all references from Dante's Divine Comedy. Silver! Wow! That's quite a shock. What a twist! Yeah, this when shit gets dangerous. You know, like Sodom and...
John! This isn't how things end!
Therein lies our first dilemma.
I'm not one for pets who don't listen to their masters.
Yeah, this son of a bitch hits pretty goddamn hard, so... This is no walk in the park, even this early in the game. And of course I moved way too soon and... Go. Moved way too soon again. That's better. You could tell when you get it right because it slows down before it slows down for good. If that makes any sense. Whoa. I plan on using my guns more than I did last time, so... Whoop. Damn it. Pop. Pop music. Talk about. Oops. There we are. Like, it uses every aspect of its body to attack you, so it's just hard to... It's just hard to figure out how exactly you gotta attack this thing. And I also love how a giant female visage is all about headbutting people. Now these are tough, the spin ones. Those are tough to get max. I mean, you'll get it, you just won't get the max bonus. Good thing that thing didn't turn on us. We'd be really screwed. Let me guess. Silver? Yeah! What a shot. It's incredible.
Lumen Sage. Is revenge not all you desire? I know the one who destroyed your world. I know the one who destroyed your love.
Who?
All right.
Dead witches get dragged to hell. It is what it is. Jean's gonna wander Inferno suffering for eternity. Them's the breaks.
I didn't ask you to tell me what I already know, Rodon. Especially if you're going to be flip about it.
You know better than that. You're not the kind to let that sort of summon go out of control, Bayonetta. Something's up. The balance of powers that keep things in check don't feel right.
Sorry if the mech skipped your pads.
You know, she's pretty hot for a dead chick. You wasn't a big fan of her shit when she was in the realm of the living. But looking at her now... Nah, still not a fan.
She's not dead, Enzo.
She's right, Enzo. You're only really dead after your soul's been completely absorbed into another realm of the Trinity. But that's just a matter of time. 'Cause I don't see no way of saving a soul lost in hell.
What about the gates? The real gates of hell.
I can't stop you from trying to use them, but I don't think you got a chance down there. I'll see what I can do about putting her on ice for a while. You'll need this. The heart of an Umbra Witch. The magic that keep your kind alive in this world for eternities. Should keep her body in this realm stable, but you'll need to reunite this with her soul if you're gonna try and bring her back. I figure you got about a day before it's game over.
Never thought witches would be so glamorous.
Enzo, you've got a jet, right?
What? No. No, 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 no. I do not know. Listen, I appreciate the situation, but you know what today is? My kids got cookies baked for me at home. They're waiting for me. And I still gotta play Santa tonight.
Let the real Santa take care of the presents. Now let's go.
Yeah, Enzo.
Hey, I said I believed, but Ed and Edna, you can't put one over on those cute little fuckers, let me tell you.
I love how he calls his kids little fuckers.
Let go! Let go of me! Why do I always get wrapped up in this shit?
Hey, this motherfucker.
Aren't you going to give us something nice when we get to a line space? Okay, so I'm going to stop it here, and we're going to go into... What did I get? Let me see. Wait, you ready? Ready? Silver! All right, so I'm going to pause it here. We're going to move on to the next part right now.